Hey everybody, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings, and I'm coming in to do your midweek reading today, and let's see what's coming for you. And my friends Sparky and Chippy join me outside today because it is so beautiful out here. I wanted to just share all the sunshine with you all. So I hope you're having a really good week, and let's dive into your reading. Beautiful Pisces, let's dive into your reading and see what's coming. Sparky's here wanting to help, and I'm going to give him a cookie. And Sparky, you can go hang out in the sunshine. So let's see what's coming for you, Pisces, today. Thanks for joining me. And there's been somebody trying to impersonate my channel using my profile picture, using my channel name, and making comments on my actual channel, pretending to be me, and it's not. And they're using a number, they're offering a number you can call, supposedly to call me. It's not me. It's WhatsApp, and I don't use WhatsApp. I have nothing to do with it. So just know I would never offer a phone number, and I would never ask you to call me for any investments or scams or frauds. It's all a fraud, and just be careful of that. So if you click on it and it comes up on a channel with 0 videos and 0 subscribers, but my picture, it's not me. Okay. YouTube's aware of it. They're handling it, but I just wanted to warn you in case it happens again. Okay. So let's see what's coming up, Pisces, for you all. Ooh, we're starting out really good. Look at the sun card, goes with the sunny day. That's a real happy card. And that's what's really significant coming up this week for you, Pisces. Happy family. Maybe you're coming back from vacation. You're just feeling all energized. Just a lot of happiness and like the stars lining up for you. Look at this. Yeah, this is your astrology, like being in a really good place. Yeah, here we've got the 10 of Cups. Now, that came up flipped. So for some of you, this is creating a challenge for you at this time, this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups has to do with sometimes marriages or relationships or some commitment. And when it's flipped like that, it can say maybe there's some kind of a challenge going on in a relationship at this time. But we'll get some clarification and see what else the cards say. Okay. I like to do my initial overview, and then we'll dive into more details. Okay. This is what's on your mind. Some of you might be waiting on news. Some of you might be thinking about somebody new you just met, maybe a new friend or a new coworker. Maybe you're thinking about children because you're just going back to school. Maybe you're a teacher. Something about younger people having to do with this Page of Cups. And I feel like you're putting a lot of thought into that at this time. And there's something about either going on a new path or wanting to, okay, having to do with children. Maybe for some of you, you're tired of teaching. Maybe for some of you, you are feeling blocked within the teaching mechanisms at a school or something like that. I feel a little bit of a blockage for some of you, like wanting a new path with this, wanting to open up new doorways with either these younger people or a younger person. Okay, so it's going to be a little different for each of you. All right. Collective readings, feel free to switch this around a little bit, as it fits your situation. Some of you have been carrying a real heavy load here, Pisces. There's 10 of Wands showing up. I feel like this is already happening, kind of moving into your past at this time. You can see how he's carrying a really heavy load in this picture. And this is definitely having to do with success for you. You've had a lot of success. But also I feel like there's something here about just carrying a heavy load and kind of ready to put that down. Maybe you're just wanting to put that heavy load down and go down a whole new path, like in this Fool card. Okay, there's something going on with those two, and again, I will get you more details. Let's see what's coming up in the immediate future for you, Pisces. Okay. Uh-oh, a little bit of a sneaky person showing up. We're definitely going to have to clarify that in your immediate future. Let's see what that's about. And also coming up with this beautiful Knight of Wands in your more extended future. Some of you really might be moving forward. You might be moving into a new house or a new job. You might be moving away from the sneaky person. We'll see. I can't wait to clarify that and see where this goes. In your energy at this time, you might be feeling really in charge. Some of you might be a father. Some of you might be the person in charge, or you're thinking about real estate, or you're buying a house, or There's something to do with the person in charge. And I feel like Pisces right now, you are that person who's in charge of a lot of things, male or female. Okay. Let's see what else. Hopes and fears at this time. I feel like some of you want the changes and you're afraid to take them. This is Death card reversed. It's like you're on the edge of this transition, but you're a little bit afraid of the unknown. Reasonable, right? Makes sense to me. And your final outcome is this Page of Pentacles. So again, we've got schools and children and younger people and things like that coming up. Now, both these came up. This is your final outcome, and this is what's kind of on your mind, both of these pages. So we'll kind of see where this goes. But there's something about a sum of money sometimes with this Page of Pentacles, but also having to do with learning new things, classes, learning something from classes or school or heading back to school, or like I said, maybe you're a teacher. Okay. So let's see what you don't see coming, Pisces. Some competition. Here's 5 of Wands. What you don't see coming. I feel like that could be with this sort of underhanded, sneaky person as well, who is showing up in your immediate future. So let's dive in and do some clarification and see what else we've got here, Pisces, okay? I think we're pretty clear on the Sun card. The Sun card is happy, and that's what's most significant coming up this week. But let's just see what else the cards say about all that happiness. Yeah, the happiness is because you're using your intuition. And for some of you, I feel like something's come to your attention. This can be secrets or things that are hidden coming to your attention, maybe in a dream, maybe somebody told you about it. There's something here about the High Priestess connected with the Sun card, which is making you really happy, and also the Magician. So yeah, I feel like some secrets have come to the surface. Something has shined a light on something for you, Pisces, and you're like, oh, like the light bulb moment, right, with the Sun card. And whatever it was this aha moment for you where you were like, wow, now I know. This makes me really happy, okay? And this is going to be really significant coming up this week. Let's move on to what's this 10 of Cups doing upside down for some of you? Because again, that's a relationship or a marriage or a dedication, some kind of commitment to something. Why is that creating such a conflict for Pisces at this time? Why is that a conflict for Pisces? Oh, it's right there. Something to do with money or somebody's job within the relationship. King of Pentacles has to do with people who are usually grounded in money, thinking about money. It could be that somebody's thinking so much about money that it's putting a strain on your marriage or committed relationship, shown in this 10 of Cups upside down. Probably a masculine. I mean, it could be a feminine. It is a collective reading, so take it as it resonates. Yeah, somebody's really focused here on self-sufficiency. This is 9 of Pentacles reversed, or coins. Pentacles and coins are the same in tarot. And this is having to do with somebody who is really thinking about resources in the future and what to do about that. And I feel like all of that combined with this King of Pentacles is putting a big strain on your relationship, potentially, for some of you at this time. Let's see where this goes. Let's look into, I'm going to keep going because sometimes as we go along, the whole picture comes together, okay? So when we look at Page of Cups in your mind, in your thought process at this time, what is that about? Usually younger children, or a younger lover or a friend who will become a lover. The Magician. Let's see what else. Magician and a Queen of Swords. Now, this could be, guys, somebody who is really working on manifesting things, but could also be tricky. Yeah, this is something you want to move away from. So I'm feeling like this, it's funny because I'm trying to clarify this younger person or children in this picture, okay, with this Cups card, with the Page of Cups. It gave us the Magician. This can be somebody tricky. Then it gave us Queen of Swords. Now, Queen of Swords is usually somebody more mature, older. So I feel like we might be looking at a mother and children, and you could be the mother thinking about children And this is what's in your mind at this time, what you're thinking about at this time, Pisces. And maybe there's somebody tricky in the picture. Or maybe this Queen of Swords is trying to manifest something having to do with children. But then there's this Six of Swords that comes in, also clarifying, okay, into the mix. And I feel like some of you want to move. Some of you want to move somewhere else. You want to go somewhere different. You want to get away from some sort of turbulent situation. Maybe you just want to go someplace more peaceful, more quiet. Maybe you want to move near water. It can have a lot to do with that, but this Queen of Swords is no nonsense where it pertains to this younger person or children, okay? Queen of Swords cuts out things that don't work. Queen of Swords is like, I am not doing that anymore, and I'm not putting up with stuff anymore, and I'm just, going to do my own thing, focus on my own thing. And she can be ruthless at times. She's very intelligent and usually a mature woman, okay? So I feel like she wants to move. She wants to do something different, but let's see what else comes up, and we'll put this whole thing together for you. So in addition to that, the foundation of this is wanting a new path, but feeling a little bit blocked. So maybe wanting to move, but feeling blocked, wanting to cut things out, but feeling blocked. Or maybe for some of you, the Queen of Swords is blocking you, okay? Let's see where this goes, Pisces. Interesting reading so far. A lot of complex situations. Okay, so we've got the Six of Coins or Six of Pentacles here, which is generosity or debt or paying debt or somebody paying you back. There's something here about feeling blocked because of this gift. Sometimes it can be a gift of money. Maybe you're waiting on a gift of money or settlement or something like that. And some of you are really going to have to cut something out that just is not working for you. This is Three of Swords, and it has to do with separations or something being cut out. And I almost feel like for some of you, you got to pay off your debt. You've got to get out of debt before you can move. For some of you, it's a pretty clear message on that. But for some of you, it's like you've got to cut out something else that might be painful that then brings in more money so you can make these changes. Because I feel like this needing to do this separation or having gone through this separation, plus this thought about money or, this card in particular has to do with debtor's prison and that sort of thing. They took everything, including his clothes, okay? And some of you may be feeling some of that, and that's why you're blocked. Obviously, in this day and age, you're not literally in a debtor's prison, but I know sometimes it can feel like that. And I think for some of you, it's like getting out of that situation. That situation's with blocking your forward motion. And you've got children on your mind. You have children to consider, a lot of you. So I feel like that's what's going on kind of in your aura at this time. A lot of consideration about those things. Now, you've been very successful, Pisces. Most of you have been, happy with the money you've made. This is about success. So maybe not even money. Maybe there's something completely unrelated to money, but you feel really successful and you've been dedicated to it, like really dedicated to it. But look at this heavy load this person's carrying. This is feeling really weighted down by whatever success and dedication. I feel like you're letting go of that. I feel like that's going into the past for you right now. I think you're going to go on a whole different path. And this could have been this debt some of you were carrying, and now you're going to make some changes and get rid of that. Okay? There's something there about getting out from under burdens. And that's moving into your past, which is the really good thing here. It's moving into your past. Whatever felt like a burden, I feel like that's going away. Okay? It's moving into your past. Now, I got this sneaky person. Let's see who this is. What is that about? They're totally changing gears on me here, Pisces. Seven of Swords is somebody who can be a thief, somebody who steals something from you or sneaking around. Page of Pentacles. Again, we've got it over here too. It's a final outcome. Page of Pentacles can be a younger person or a student. Something about the Death card. Now again, Death card came up twice. This can have to do with Scorpio energy as well. It's not always, but sometimes it is. So I hear somebody right now a ways over who sounds like they have a dead battery. And I feel like they're trying to jump their car or get it to start, like there's a revving of engines. Things happen in my readings all the time that clarify, what's going on for you. It reflects your energy. I feel like you've almost got a dead battery with these heavy burdens. I feel like you're about to run out of energy, and that's why that's going into the past, and you're going to make some changes, okay? And again, we've got this transition card. Something's going to end. Endings, new beginnings, having to do with maybe Scorpio energy. But I digress. So hold on a second. When we go back to the future, when we're looking at the future, okay, of this week, what I'm seeing here is the sneaky person, and I was clarifying sneaky person, but that also comes up with this transition and death card and the Page of Pentacles. Let me get one more and clarify this. Hold on. There's a lot coming in right now. I'm sorry, I got a little off track and distracted because there's a whole lot of energy coming in here, including whatever's going on with somebody's car. And yeah, they're like revving. I don't know if you can hear it. They're revving their engine, revving it, and then it stops. It's like it can't get going. It can't get going. That has something to do with the sneaky person and the burdens. Queen of Pentacles. So you might be the Queen of Pentacles or King of Pentacles, because that showed up earlier too, and maybe you're just feeling like you're out of energy. Maybe you have a dead battery in your body. You know what I mean? Like you're out of energy. And I'm just feeling like and I've seen this before, Pisces, you all work really hard. You're hard workers, you're very dedicated, and it's I feel like it's taken its toll on you. Yeah, and there's something about sadness, disappointment with this Five of Cups energy. So who's the sneaky person? The sneaky person could be the Queen of Pentacles, but I don't think so. I think that's more you. Could be a younger person, could be a Knight of Pentacles. Why sneaky? Why sneaky? The Empress. Yeah, so there's a couple of things going on here, Pisces, okay? Usually you come up as the Empress, but we're also getting the Queen of Pentacles, and we're also getting this Knight of Pentacles, all right? In this deck, it's a female. So I'm asking who the sneaky person is, and this person that you can't trust, that somebody who's kind of underhanded, maybe trying to steal something from you, causing problems, that sort of thing. And I'm just getting like there may be some kind of betrayal going on here, Pisces. So just do be aware of that, and we'll see what else comes up on that. But I feel like it's a female. I mean, I asked who the sneaky person is, and I get 3 female cards here. We've got the Empress, who's usually a mother. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, who's usually an earth sign, slow-moving energy. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles, who is somebody very grounded financially or really into money. Really has a good job or career, really focused on it. So there's 3 people here when I ask who's the sneaky person. So you may know who this is, you may not. This may be news to you. It's also the Page of Pentacles here that has to do with schools, students, that sort of thing. The Death card, which can have to do with Scorpio energy and something about betrayals. That's a load in your immediate future, Pisces, for some of you to look out for. Now, this is not going to be for everybody. I feel like this is a specific reading for somebody. So I always like to tell you, don't try to make this fit if it's not your reading. You'll know. You'll feel it. If it's yours, you'll be like, I've been wondering about that. I've been wondering about that person. I've been wondering about that student or that school or who they met. Or, if it jogs something in you, it may be your reading. If you're like, I have no idea, that has nothing to do with me, then it's not your reading, okay, this time. So I just wanted to mention that because I don't want people to freak out and think all this stuff's going on if it's not, okay. Let's move over to more extended future, which is Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands has to do with movement and moving forward, and maybe getting a new job, maybe getting a different house, maybe moving into a different area. Let's see what this says. Knight of Wands. Lots of things up in the air. Excitement. Maybe somebody's coming from afar to be with you or visit you. Okay. Yeah, so we've got 9 of Swords. Okay, so there's something about, you might be losing sleep over this. All right, you might be losing sleep over moving or meeting someone who's very fiery. Sometimes Knight of Wands is a fire sign. Sag, Leo, Aries. And some discontent. I feel like maybe you're discontent where you're living. You want to do something new, or your job. You're discontent with that. It's giving you anxiety. You want to do something different. Because I am seeing wanting to do something different, wanting to move ahead, but feeling a little blocked by some things. And we've got the two of coins here as well. So again, juggling money. And I feel like the money might be what's causing you to want to move, but also blocked. And here's the Magician. It's like, be careful what you ask for. Especially this card. This is a card of manifesting, but look how this bird, which represents his thoughts, is coming out of his head and coming around to bite him on the nose. Okay. And sometimes this is about, be careful of what you wish for, because it could come back around and bite you. All right. And here we've got the, this is the 2, let me make sure. It's hard to read this one. Yeah, the 2, sorry, what is this? These cards sometimes look very different. Sorry, this is the 2 of Cups, okay? And 2 of Cups is all about things coming together, things reconciling, reconciliation sometimes, or everything coming together, contracts, people, relationships. It's usually a romantic card. So I'm feeling like some of you have maybe asked for a change in relationship, and then it showed up, and your manifestation maybe came back to make you feel nervous, or there's discontent. You want to move forward, but there's something going on. I feel like something has started. There's something coming together here in your more extended future. So for some of you, it's all of this. For some of you, it's 1 or 2 of these things. Take it as it resonates for you, okay? They always do this Pisces reading. They split off and they're like, okay, here's the main story. Now here are all the little storylines that go to individual people. It's very interesting. So Pisces, other people are seeing you as the person in charge. So let's see about that. Let's see what that's about. Why is the Emperor showing up? Oh, as the World. Okay. So somebody's seeing you as everything's coming together. That coming together card wasn't kidding, because the World card is about everything coming together. And people are seeing you as very much in charge of your life at this time, Pisces. You're being seen as very successful. And here's this 5 of Cups again. Feeling like there's been sadness and betrayal, but you kept it together, or you are keeping it together in the midst of that, okay? And we've got the 3 of Wands, so new opportunities. I feel like Pisces, other people are seeing you in charge as the one in charge, because they're like, look at all these new opportunities that Pisces, come to Pisces. And, maybe there's been disappointment or whatever, but there's like, through that disappointment, look at all these new opportunities that came through. Maybe your disappointment was about a job or about a relationship or living situation or all of the above. And that's why you're in charge. Things are coming together. Things are resolving. And this is you. And this can have to do, like I said earlier, with real estate. Okay? It's in your immediate energy at this time. So dropped one. Okay, let's go over to this death energy, which also can be Scorpio, hopes and fears at this time. Pisces, hopes and fears. Some of you are going to have some really big changes coming up soon this month. I move over out of the sun, it's in my eyes. Yeah, here's the Empress. So if you're going through these changes, there might be, you want these changes, but you're also fearful of these changes, like what's down that road. But here's the Empress. So the Emperor and the Empress came up, showing your energy, Pisces, which the Empress always does when I read for you. And sometimes these can be divine counterparts. But this is how balanced you are, because this came up, the masculine emperor, as your energy, how other people are seeing you as very in charge. And this came up in your hopes and fears alongside transitions and new things happening, endings and new beginnings and things like that. Look how balanced you are, the emperor and the empress, right side by side, representing you. So it's a real nice balance of energy there. And also mother energy. I feel like some of you, you're having hopes and fears about these changes, because how does it relate to children? A lot of times the empress is a mother. Okay. Let's clarify your final outcome here, Pisces, which we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles, again, can be a small sum of money. It can be normally schools and students, and represents classes and things like that. And that's your final outcome. I feel like some of you are going back to school. Some of you are learning something completely new. Whew, we have got Seven of Swords again. Okay, Seven of Swords is that sneaky energy that came up in your immediate future. It's also showing up as a final outcome. Why is that? Why is that? Oh, because there's some kind of separation or heartache or something here. There may be a sneaky situation, Pisces, that causes you to either go back to school or take a different path or move or something like that, because there's a separation, because of a sneaky energy. And there's something about you going back to school because you want to be more successful, grow your money. It's like you're going to focus on money and making things happen. I feel like you're planting new seeds. You're bringing things to fruition. And you're thinking a lot about somebody from your past. This is something about thinking about childhood. This is Six of Cups. So it's thinking about childhood, nostalgia. I feel like whatever it is you're doing, I feel like you're still sad about the past. Like you're thinking about what could have been, and things like that. There's a real feeling of nostalgia with that. And Ace of Wands, but you're getting a really fiery new beginning. Some of you are on a really big path of just new passions, new passions coming up, but you're still holding on to the past a little bit. Understandably so, if this is happening, there's a separation and that sort of thing, okay? So what you don't see is this competition card, and I think they pretty much spelled it out with this sneaky energy that was coming up. Somebody's coming. My nose is itching. My grandmother used to always say, if your nose is itching, it means somebody's coming. And I feel like this is maybe somebody from afar, as I said earlier, somebody either coming to visit or somebody coming to be with you. Could be somebody from the past, as shown here. But let's look into this competition thing that you don't see coming real quick. Competition, Five of Wands, and also this can be fighting, arguing, battling, that kind of thing. It's making you want to go on a whole new path. Judgment, yeah, it's like you want a major life change. It's causing a major life change. The Moon, there's deception there, and yeah, some sort of situation you're going to want to get out of. And again, this is not everybody's reading, but it's yeah. Okay, so here's what came up. The Queen of Swords reversed came up next to this Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands was also this card, okay? So this is all about, I gotta scoot over some more. This is all about carrying the heavy burdens. And here it is again. And I feel like somebody, probably you Pisces, you just had enough. Like, I feel like you're being the Queen of Swords right now. Like, I've had enough, cutting that out. I'm not carrying the heavy burden anymore, because there's sneaky stuff going on. You might feel like you're in an oppressive situation. You want a major life change, or this is causing a major life change. And here's the Moon card, which has to do with deception. Here's a new path. And all of this is because of either this fighting, arguing, or some kind of competition. Okay, with this Five of Wands energy. Wow, Pisces, this turned out to be a really intense reading, didn't it? Okay, so let me know in the comments. Again, I know this wasn't everybody's reading, thank goodness, but it's definitely somebody needed to hear this. And watch out for your low battery, either in your car or in yourself, because of what happened earlier in the reading. So anyway, thank you so much for coming in today, and I will see you guys again soon. Okay, take good care. Bye.